And there's water leaking through the ceiling. When I got to the car this morning, my seat had water all over it, the armrest had water all over it, the cup holders had a puddle of water in, and the little center console had water all over it. There's a leak coming from somewhere. I get up to go into the car this morning, I get in as normal, and I just notice water all over the seats, all over the center console, dripping from the top, and on the screen, down on the bottom, the floor was sodden. So yeah, I don't know what has happened. Obviously, we've got a defective Model 3. Bit disappointing, to be honest, but that's, I'm just gonna keep this channel honest. And yeah, so already having issues with the Tesla. Very disappointed. Coming all through this, soaking through there. Somehow, rain is getting into the car through the vehicle, and I've found where it's happening. Can you see that? So, I've got to tell the bad news to the boys. I'm going to ring Tesla now, but it's a Sunday, so I don't know if they're going to be open. The car is still amazing. The car is the best thing I've ever driven. But the production quality so far, I'm hoping we got unlucky, but this is just awful. And I don't know if other people who are getting the Model 3s are experiencing the same issues, or they're just not or they are and they're just not reporting it. But one thing we're going to do here on this channel is report everything. I'm going to try and talk about absolutely everything, because I hate it when you buy a product after watching a YouTube video and you think to yourself, hold on a sec, they didn't mention that this was wrong about it, they didn't mention this was bad about it, and I want to try and as best as possible talk about all the positives and all the negatives. If there's any negatives, I want to talk about it. I was really hoping there wouldn't be any negatives. When we picked the car up, it was almost perfect, but there are definitely 100% are manufacturing issues, and I don't want to sway people away from not buying Teslas, but at the moment, this is not good. What we need to find out is how well they resolve the issue and whether they accept responsibility. I'm going to give the Tesla a call now and see if I can get in touch with them. Hi there, I don't know if I've come through to the right place. I've got a new Tesla Model 3 and I've just got into the car this morning and there's water leaking through the ceiling. I don't know how to get through to the right place. I saw a paint issue last night, but I didn't want to. I was going to ring up on Monday about that. There's a chip in the paint that looks like it's happened in manufacturing. But this morning, there's all water coming through the ceiling, so where the mirror is soaked with water, and then it's just gone all over the center console, all over the chairs, and in the cup holders. There's like a big puddle of water everywhere.
Oh wow. Okay.
So no help really there. I'm guessing I need to wait. For Monday. It didn't seem like it was a standard issue there. Okay, so what's happened in the car?
I think it got leaking.
It's got a leaking, hasn't it?
Yes.
Now, who made the car?
But he must making it.
Who?
Musk.
What's his name?
Musk is making it.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Say his name again.
Musk is making a car.
Do you think he did a good job?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Should we forgive him about the water?
Yeah, but...
Yeah, but...
But he needs a big towel.
Yeah, you need... What Tesla need to do, Jude's figured it out for the manufacturing.
A big towel, a long towel though.
A big, long towel in the middle, and it will sort everything out, won't it, Jude? Yeah. So shall I tell Elon Musk that?
Oh, yeah.
So tell Elon Musk to manufacture the Model 3s with a big towel?
Yeah.
You see all that water? I think you could see it there. So yeah, when we received the vehicle, there was suction marks all over the glass, and I thought that's from where they was dropping, like putting the glass in. But it just looked way too many. Like it looked like they'd readjusted, and there was like circles all over the window. Can you see all that water down there as well? So it was soaking in here. Like all of this is wet down here, soaking wet. It's like sodden. I don't know if you can see that, there's a lot of water what seems to be moisture damage or moisture around here. I don't know if it's showing up on videos, like a rim of water. Whilst we're talking about problems, just another one I thought I'd mention is the theatre mode is a bit buggy at the moment. I'm hoping it can sort itself out, because when it works perfectly, it's amazing. But right now, if I try and get onto Netflix, Twitch, YouTube, that was YouTube you were listening to. It's just a white screen. Now, the worrying thing about that is the screen is really hot, like hot to touch. Well, not super hot to touch, but warm to touch. And I'm wondering if it's a bug or water has somehow damaged something inside and it's not working properly. Okay, what is going on, guys? It's the next day. It's raining outside, which is worrying because obviously I don't want loads of water getting into the vehicle, so I'll have a look in a second to see if that's coming through. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna phone Tesla, so I'm gonna try and film some of it. Let's see how well they process this. Let's see if it's gets sorted. Okay, I'm calling the delivery centre to start off with, the place where I got the vehicle. Hi there. Basically, I've just got a Model 3. It's like 5 days old at this point, and yesterday when I got to the vehicle in the morning, there was water all inside the vehicle, all over the seat and the centre console, like pouring in through the roof. Lovely, thank you very much. What's going on, guys? So we're in the Model 3 still at the moment. We're heading down to Birmingham to hand this off at the service centre in Birmingham. There's actually a service centre open up in Nottingham. They said imminently, so very soon, so we won't have to make this drive if anything else happens with the Model 3 in the future. Hopefully nothing does. We don't still know what's going to happen today, or if they're going to repair the vehicle, if they're going to be replacing the vehicle, we don't know. When I spoke to the first person on the phone, he actually said, if it's a major manufacturing issue, they might replace the vehicle. And then the next woman that I spoke to at the service centre, she wasn't able to give me a lead time. She didn't really provide any information on anything. She didn't tell me how many people had experienced the problem. So, still don't know how long it's going to be. We're getting Model S as a loaner car, so obviously a lot of our content's going to be filmed with the Model S from now on. Look, no hands, Ma. No hands. Look, no hands. So cool. We've been using autopilot. We've done a video on autopilot on the way down here. See that? Tesla. We're gonna go in here now. We're probably not gonna film inside too much because I know they said they didn't like that last time. Oh, there is a white Model X there. Mm-hmm. So we're in the service centre and we're just taking a seat, and I'll see how it goes from here. Very posh in here, very nice. Drop the vehicle off, very smooth, very quick. We are in a Model S P90D, and if I'm being honest, already I much prefer the 3. That's just my initial thoughts is I prefer the 3. I feel like I'm in a really outdated car in comparison. Yeah. I'm doing a bit of searching in a moment, and it seems that actually quite a few people have experienced this. I'm not the only person. And the maddest thing, this is just a last point to note on, when I was at the service centre, I sat there signing all the stuff just to make sure they were cool with me driving away with the loaner vehicle, and somebody rang about their Tesla Model 3 that was in there, and the woman on the phone said to them, yes, water got in behind the centre console, we replaced the screen, we replaced this, we replaced that, and their problem was the exact same problem as ours. So am I the only person who has got this water coming in, or have you guys experienced it too, especially with the storms recently? I don't think I'm the only person who's experienced it. Is this a massive manufacturing issue that Tesla are having? Like, the biggest shock to me was we've just bought a brand new vehicle, it's brand spanking new, 4 days old, and I get in the vehicle and it's covered in water, and it was so devastating, and the paint mark as well. The vehicle's still amazing, but no new vehicle should have that going on and happening. I might email Elon and just say, look mate, I found out a problem, maybe I can help with some of these pictures I've got. But anyway, yeah, not great, and that's that. Yes.